Bonjour, Monker. It's your Archon of Wisdom. It's Sunday Fun Day, and I feel like I've stepped into the Twilight Zone, guys. Oh my goodness, I don't know what was going on yesterday. Let me tell you, Saturday, not only was all this crazy drama kicking up, but on top of that, a lot of random weird stuff was happening. Like, we're having these weird storms, like heat storms, and then like the internet, the cell phones, my CGM was all screwy. It was super weird. It was all screwy for like an hour last night, and then the internet just never kicked back on, but my CGM was fine. But it was super weird. It was a weird day, guys. Anyways, how are you, my dear? We're going to talk about some subjects today. We're going to talk about 3 crazy things from this weekend that I saw. Things that made me feel like I stepped into the Twilight Zone, okay? So, first thing we're going to talk about is Gabby Hanna Kroner Christ made a comeback to the internet randomly, as she do, where she posted cruise pictures of her and her family and her husband going on a cruise. Very weird, very crazy, very dystopian. Gabriella, what are you doing? No, it was very weird because it's just, it's normal stuff. It's very, normal, regular person content. By the way, I don't know about any other muckers, but that hoe keeps coming up on my friend request list, or my suggested friends. So weird. But anyway, regardless, Facebook is weird. I don't know who still has that. Probably me and all the other old people, right? But yeah, it's very weird. It's very normal core. It's very, I'm married, and I go on cruises with my husband, and I'm into our family, and it's, weird. It's tone deaf, obviously, because of what's going on the internet right now. It's giving, well, I can't be bothered because I'm on a cruise. It's giving that, Might I say, while Jen Den is still suffering, while the internet is actively talking about Gabriella grooming fans, she's on a fun little cruise with her husband. Ew. So, now the other thing I want to talk about is Michaela Noguera. We haven't talked about her in a while. Sometimes I just don't really want to talk about her. Some of the stuff that comes up with her is just so ridiculous that I can't be bothered. Some of it is just stuff that I don't want to touch, as a fellow sober person, as a mental health advocate. I just don't feel like touching certain things. But we are going to talk about this because it's a very odd transition that she's done. And no, I'm not talking about the divorce or the new boyfriend, although that is equally as weird. Today we're going to talk about her grocery haul. If you don't know, Michaela usually does haul content. Again, I don't really watch her content personally. It's never, haul content and makeup content has never been my bread and butter. Especially, I've never ever watched haul content ever. Even when Trisha Paytas did it and other celebrities have done it. I've never watched. I think the closest haul content I watched is when Tana took Makoa shopping with her. I think that's on TikTok, and they were showing off what they got. I think that's the closest to haul content I've ever gotten, and that's it. As far as makeup content goes, I mean, I really watched makeup content back when I was in high school and actively trying to figure out my style and stuff and figure out how to do makeup. But even then, I don't really think I ever watched straight people do makeup. I always watched, I watched Jeffree Star. I watched, Freddie Chan I watched. And I still watch her. But, yeah, no, I don't think I ever really watched straight people content, but anyway, regardless, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about this grocery haul. the transition that she's made into content now with this quote unquote grocery haul. It was literally, come with me to fill my fridge. Like, it was literally so shockingly dystopian that I was like pretty floored, honestly. And let me tell you, the dystopian part about this content is not that she's going on a regular grocery haul. She's not going to fill up her fridge for the month. She's not doing groceries for her family. She's doing grocery shopping for her and her partner. That's 2 people. That's a 2-person household. This woman bought, I think I saw like 8 packs of fresh chicken. Okay? I've never seen that much meat in my life. Outside of like the meat aisle in a grocery store. I've never put my hands on that much meat. And I come from a big family, guys. I have 12 cousins, okay? From one auntie. Alright? I come from a big family. My grandfather has several siblings. My grandmother has 3 siblings herself. Like, I come from a huge family. Alright? And I've never seen that much food purchased before. Like, that 8 packs of chicken would not feed my whole family for one day. It would be that's weeks of food for a normal person like me who is middle class. I think I grew up, lower middle class, but middle class is still, that's not a normal amount of groceries for us. Not to mention the fresh food, the fruits and vegetables. The fruits and vegetables, guys. Oh my God, she was buying all fresh fruits and vegetables. Again, that's something I've never been able to do. I have never been able, even when I was vegetarian, I was never able to buy a grocery full of fresh fruits and vegetables. For myself, even as a single person, let alone a household, and I live in a household of 3, not a big household, but I again, even grocery shopping for my 12 cousins, I've never seen that much food, ever. And again, I cannot stress enough that she is a 2-person household, that I was doing the math, guys. Even if she gave food away to another 4-person household, she would still have an excess amount of food. Like, there's no way that you're 2 people are eating this much meat and fresh vegetables. It's gonna spoil before you guys can eat it. Oh my God. And that's not something I've ever had to think about either, spoiling food. Maybe like a pack of strawberries here, a couple bananas there, but or maybe I left meat out one night, but spoiling food, I've never had to think about that. My fridge has never been so full that I've had to think about that. Oh my God. I've never gone, I'm about to be 30 this year. I have never gone on a grocery trip where I have gotten anything and everything I wanted. Ever. Where I've just been free to grab this, that, and the third. That I can grab whatever meat, vegetables I want and not have to look at the price tag. I've never been able to do that 30 years of my life. That's insane. So no, this content is not welcome, Michaela. I don't know what gave you the bright idea to do this. You're not a family channel. You're not a home channel. You're and it comes off of the face of milking this whole divorce content. Get ready with me to go to divorce court. Like, girl, I can't. I don't want to, okay? I've been to divorce courts with friends. It's not fun. It's not, get ready with me to go to divorce court. No, okay? Not for regular, normal people. Sorry. And your viewers are regular normal people. They're not rich people. Regular normal people that are paying your bills. So I guess we know where Michaela's heart lies, you know. On top of that, I saw a video yesterday that Peter Bond did talking about Michaela's ex Cody. And apparently he has a Twitter, secret, quote unquote, but not so secret. He has a Twitter where he's been just shit posting like crazy, conspiracies, political, like, brain rot, homophobia, transphobia, weird MAGA rhetoric. It's very disturbing, honestly. But I saw he did the video because on this account, Cody was asking for help finding clips and videos of Michaela talking about him, which is just weird. I mean, she's made it very clear, very apparent that she didn't really want to talk about it. And I don't think she really has said much about it. She's just kind of milked her new boyfriend, you know, and kept things pushing. But, you know, Peter Mon said it, and I have to agree. If that's how Cody is, then I see why you wanted to divorce him. Because, and again, Peter Mon says this too. Go watch his video. It's way better. We love Brother Mon, Trade Mon. But he says it too, like, this kind of hateful rhetoric doesn't come out of nowhere. It's usually very deep-seated. Very rarely does it come out of nowhere, you know? So, I don't know how to feel about it. I feel very weird about it. Like, don't try to start shit. I mean, the divorce is already basically through at this point, I would assume. So, she acts like it is anyway, so. But, anyway, the last thing we are going to talk about today is Jen Dent, guys. We have been chatting about her quite often. You guys know I have covered the crazy allegations that she put forward. We covered her video quite in depth as well. But last night she put up a video to Adam McIntyre. Of course, I watched it. Duh. It was only 8 minutes. It wasn't super long. It was just her talking to the camera. But this is the video that really made me feel like I was in the Twilight Zone, to be honest with you. Because I don't know where the video came from. Now, disclaimer, I'm not that visibly in the muckers. I am a mucker. I'm a long-time mucker. I've been mucking around since Adam was at least 18. So for a few years now, because I think he's 24, 23? 19, 20. So like 3 or 4 years. And I was following Adam McIntyre's career like way, way, way before as well, but you know, he was a minor, so I wasn't that interested at the time. But anyway, I'm not that forward in the community, but I do lurk around. I am in the community, guys, okay? So I was really just bamboozled by the video, and I turned it on, and I was immediately like, I don't understand why Jen is coming for Adam. And it felt before like she was coming for Adam as well, too. And I think I've stated that as well in my video before. Like, I wasn't sure why she was so uppity with him about it. You know, it felt like she was a lot more calm about Vangelina and a lot more accepting of Vangelina than she was of Adam. Now, her claim is that Adam McIntyre is claiming that she's bullying him. His fans are attacking her. The muckers are attacking her and saying that she's bullying him. I genuinely don't know where that's coming from. Genuinely. I have not seen the discourse. I don't know. I'm very confused. I know a lot of us had voiced similar perspectives about Jen's anger with Adam, and her feelings. I know that a lot of people, there's a lot of people who could be missing context. I'm not sure. I left a comment on the video on my regular, secret account, my regular YouTube account, and my post has just been, like, totally ignored. It's super weird. Not sure what's happening with that, but there's not a lot of posts to begin with anyway. It seems like my post is the only one that has 0 likes, but again, I'm not sure what's happening with that, but again, I'm not sure if this is a loud minority thing again, because that's what I feel like it became with the whole Joshua David Evans of it all, where people were like, oh, people were guessing Josh. That's not really how I remember it, that's not really how I remember it. And I see Adam getting gaslit by, like, the discourse too, but, like, that's not how I remember it. And this is the crazy thing again, like, when Jen is saying this stuff, and she's saying that people are running to her and bullying her and, like, all this stuff, I'm like, that's not how I'm seeing it. I'm not seeing the muckers doing that. So I'm hoping that it is just a loud minority of people, because I do think very highly of this community as well, no, it's not without its faults. All communities are with fault, at some point. Fandoms are just like that. You're gonna have crazy fans regardless, but I'm just struggling to see where Jen is coming from. And the comments that she's pinning on her video are so vitriolic and nasty. And the only comments that I'm seeing, other than my one comment that's sort of soft disagreeing with her, all the other comments are very vitriolic and very nasty. So, like, Jen, I understand you're not trying to bully him, but have you stepped back to maybe think that it's coming across that way? Because you're so vitriolic and angry? I mean, I understand why she is angry, guys. But the anger is not to be put on Adam McIntyre. I don't understand why the internet insists on fueling every feud into Adam McIntyre's soul. Like, Adam McIntyre is not the placeholder for your feuds, guys. And again, like, Jen, you're not mad at Adam McIntyre. You're mad at Gabby Hanna. Okay? I don't understand why you have such a problem with accepting his apology to you, because it was genuine in my eyes. I did not think that it was quote unquote snarky or nasty, as people are saying, or dismissive. The reason that he was mentioning, oh, well, I did say that my upload schedule, blah, 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 I did say that I was at VidCon. The reason he's saying I did say I was at VidCon and that's why I wasn't filming is because that's his upload schedule, Jen. He's not saying that to be dismissive. He's saying I was not uploading, or, like, hello? I mean, it just seems very, like, it does seem like you're coming for Adam McIntyre. I'm sorry. It does. It just seems like you're coming after him and you're being nasty about it. Not that I'm saying she has to accept his apology, no. And again, I'm not saying that people aren't doing this to her. I believe her, okay? I believe that there are some people that are being nasty to her, because that always happens in fandoms, no matter what. I'm very aware of that. I've been in lots of fandoms my whole life, guys, okay? But I do think it's coming across as bullying. It is, because you're so nasty about it. I don't understand why. I don't understand where the nastiness is coming from. And I can tell by the way she says y'all, as in you all commentary channels, all y'all commentary channels. Okay, so you're mad at commentary. You're not mad at Adam McIntyre. You're mad at commentary. She even brought up the video that he had uploaded that day. Like, maybe she had uploaded it maybe a couple hours in between, maybe an hour or two in between. But she's like, oh, you went so hard on Jesse and Lily, but you're not going to go hard on yourself? What? Like, Jen, it was not about going hard on Jesse and Lily. Okay? You didn't even watch the video that he posted that you're trying to call out. It just seems like you're angry at the wrong people. And Jen, I want to be on your side, girl. I told you, I've said before that we are on your side. We are not trying to not be on your side. Commentary channels are trying to have your back. But you're making it really hard. You're making it really hard. I don't know, guys. Again, I feel like I'm in the fucking Twilight Zone about it. Because it just feels like it's coming out of nowhere. It just feels like it's another desperate trying to take Adam McIntyre down grab. And no, I'm not saying that that's her intention, but it's feeling like that. It's feeling like targeted, issues. Like you have a personal issue against him. If you have a personal issue with him, take it offline. Go talk to him. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe don't talk to him. Maybe just leave Adam McIntyre alone. We're trying to give you the coverage that you want, but you seems like you're not happy with anything. You're not happy with Evangelina. You're not happy with Adam. You're not happy with any commentary channels at all whatsoever, because we platform the news. You're not happy with any of our apologies, You're not happy with his explanation that he gave that he didn't have to give about why it's important to him to platform every part of the story. Alright, that's all I've got to say, guys. This video is long enough. I love you. I'm going to leave you. Have a wonderful day. Kalu Kalay. Drink water. Kiss your mama. And that's all. I love you. Mwah. Bye.